Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakar Kadash, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. And as you can see, I got on the screen, the the title of this video is Cooley and Andrew Wilson destroy Hebrew Israelites at the crew Salakia at the Krubical. So for those that don't know, this is a video that came out about 2 days now, where you had this dude right here, Cooley. He runs a podcast called No Fugazi Podcast, right? And straight to it, this devil right here has a podcast that's called The Krubical, right? And most brothers in this truth know who these two brothers are, Captain Cesariak and Gorilla Hebrew. So this was a debate. It started off, and I'm gonna play a little bit of it, because I watched this whole thing, and what I don't understand it, but then again I do understand it. Like the scriptures say, you could do nothing against the truth but for the truth. So whatever platforms Hebrew Israelites go on, whoever invites them on is going to help the truth, man. It's going to help spread the truth, because everybody knows about the Israelites now, man. This dude Cooley said he didn't know, but he switched up later and he was saying, oh, what y'all believe in and this and that. So he has an idea of who the Hebrew Israelites are and what they do. You can't live in America and not know who the Hebrew Israelites are, But basically, the topic started was the Most High racist, which the Most High is a racist, man. The Most High, tells you many times, throughout the law, that certain things you can do to other nations, but you can't do them to your brother, right? The Yahweh Shem Yahushua has racist ideals, and he's a separatist, and the Most High is a racist, man. Right? The Most High, being a racist just means to prefer your own people over everybody else. And the Most High prefers the nation of Israel over everybody else, right? On this platform, if these two brothers, Gorilla Hebrew and Captain Cesariak, would have got a chance to really go into the scriptures like that, they would have completely destroyed these two demons, which they destroyed them anyway. Cooley and this devil, they didn't do a damn thing, man. I watched the whole 4 hours and 30-something minutes of it, man, and they didn't do. And this dude, Cooley, he doesn't understand the Bible. This devil, he definitely doesn't understand the Bible. He want to come and he want to talk like a Christian. The same with Cooley, they just want to talk. They don't want to actually go in the scripture, in the Bible, and bring out scriptures. The scriptures that they did bring out, they don't have no understanding of them, right? Cooley brought out John 3:16. He brought out a couple of other scriptures or whatever, but he broke it down wrong. He didn't understand what the scripture was actually saying, But what I said earlier was, I understand it, but then again, I don't. I understand it because, like I said, anywhere the Israelites go, or whoever would invite or have Israelites on any platform, is going to help the truth. It's going to help the truth spread. Everything is of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. The reason I don't understand it is because, debating these types of dudes, you ain't going to get nowhere, man. For anybody that's seen this, This dude Cooley is so caught up in Christianity, but then again, he said he's not a hardcore Christian, right? He's not hardcore on it, but he understands things, which he doesn't understand nothing, man. These two dudes right here at the top, they used to having these demonic little Babylonian ignorant ass women, that they can correct and tell them, yeah, they got points dealing with that. They basically shut these women down, letting them know, that they are not the prize and men are the prize and things of that sort. This whole red pill, MGTOW, passport brothers, they these types of dudes. They promote that type of stuff. And I've watched the Fugazi podcast, Cooley. I've watched some of his videos before. And he makes sense when dealing with these women, man. But I'm gonna say this about him, along with this big mouth, big head, demonic ass nigga, Anton Daniels, along with Charleston White. I'm gonna tell all of y'all, man, when you start to talking about the Bible, you have no idea what you're talking about, man. Right? Stick to your finances and economics and all that, and telling women that they're bugged out and getting men to leave these women alone, man. Stick to that. When you start talking about the Bible, man, you in a whole nother field, man, a whole nother level that you ain't nowhere on, man. You're not on the level to debate any Israelite about the scriptures, man. You to make a title saying that you and Andrew Wilson destroy Hebrew Israelites, you're out of your damn minds, man. And the whole time, this dude's name shouldn't be Cooley no more. It should be Cooney, because that's what he was doing for this devil. He was pretty much protecting this devil up here. When the brothers tried to speak to him, and this devil would jump in, he wouldn't say nothing. But when this devil was speaking and insulting, telling people they're not prophets and prove it to me, you ain't got to prove nothing to your ass, devil. You damn Edomite. Nobody got to prove nothing to you, man, because we know what type of spirit you coming with. Right? But when this devil was talking, and these two brothers was trying to defend themselves, he was quick to jump in and say, oh, you got to chill. And then he started muting brothers. Well, he muted Guerrilla Hebrew a lot, but the whole thing was, he was showing a lot of coonery and bias, man. But I'm gonna play a little bit of it, and I'm gonna just get general scriptures on this topic, because I don't have, this video would have been about 4 hours long. So, every point that they made, which they wasn't really making no points as far as these two niggas at the top. This dude, Cooley, and this devil right here. They wasn't making no points, man. They was just talking. So without any further ado, let's play it, man. Check it out.
So but we gave an answer.
Stop it. You're misinterpreting what I'm saying.
I'm
now.
not misinterpreting
That's what
nothing.
you're doing.
You just said we didn't do something and then proceeded.
Very upset.
What are you
Gorilla,
talking
listen real
about?
quick, bro. Real
Very
quick,
upset.
Gorilla.
Nah,
And Andrew, I'll let you land your plane.
nah, that's because you're lying, bro.
No
That's
one's lying.
dishonest.
No one's lying, man.
You're a
you
prophet
believe-
is what the lie is, sir.
You believe in a race.
You said we did.
And this devil, all he was doing was sowing discord among, brothers. That's all he was doing, because he's not a brother. This dude, I believe his name is Andrew. Like I said, yeah, Andrew Wilson. He's not a brother, man. He's an Edomite. This is what happens when you get brothers on a platform. This devil, they cleave around, brothers, just to spy them out, just to be subtle, just to get in on it, man, to try to sow discord. And that's what this devil was doing, man. That's his job. You look at his evil face, man. The nigga was smoking cigarettes the whole damn time, talking about he's a Christian. I don't even know if he said he's a Christian or whatever, but smoking cigarettes down to the damn butt, And then as soon as he finished, he got another one in his hand, man. He's through. He's through, man. All behind him, look all demonic. He's demonic, man. Then brother said you go on his platform, they playing all types of demonic music and they got that vampire energy over there, man. Just like a devil. Let's continue.
Gorilla,
that's a lie.
Stop it, Gorilla. Stop it. You believe in
If you were a
racist
prophet,
God.
you should have known that and predicted it beforehand and written it down, and then he could demonstrate the proof of it.
True. We actually just looking for you to verify prophecy.
Hold on. Yes, because prophets are clairvoyants. No, there's not. A prophet is not a psychic. Being able to foresee an event from occurring does not give you the ability to see everything before it happens. Dickhead, be for
How
real.
do you know? How do you know?
Because I know enough.
Because you know, because you know.
I know enough not to change smoke.
Because you know.
Not to change smoke, Andrew.
Yeah, you're so mad. You don't know enough not to eat a bunch of fucking cheeseburgers, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, bro.
I can't wait till you get cancer, man. I heard this so aggressive.
Nah, he's not getting canceled, man.
Hey,
No, I said cancer, not canceled. I don't want him canceled.
Oh, you said, man, why would you wish that on someone? That's crazy, man. Why would you actually wish cancer on someone, not cancel?
Hold on.
I would actually, if we're speaking about morality here, this is the thing, bro. Gorilla,
did I wish anything on anybody?
Time out, stop.
I didn't wish anything on anybody.
Time out, stop.
I didn't
Gorilla.
say I hope you get cancer. Did I?
Time out, stop, Gorilla. Stop.
Did I say I hope you got cancer?
Stop, Gorilla.
Did I say that?
When you and all of these Hebrew Israelites,
lying again. There you are lying.
Oh, your voice is as loud as your cholesterol. Calm down, bro. Calm down.
Bro, listen, I just
Holy
muted
shit.
you real quick. I'm gonna unmute you, but listen, man. This entire debate was all structured around morality, right? You guys all admitted that racism is immoral, but then you also say that God is a racist God. So you wasn't here yet, first Cap, but I'm speaking about Gorilla and then 6'5". The other Hebrew Israelite was up here first. You're saying that that's a lie. We can just rewind the tape back. We have the proof. You said that you believe in a racist God. But you also say that racism is immoral. So that means that God is immoral?
Look,
This entire
so like I said earlier, the Most High Yahweh is a racist power, man. He's a separatist, right? Let's get that real quick. This is Deuteronomy. I'm gonna get two. Let's get all right, I'm gonna just go and do these quick too. So let's do Deuteronomy 7:6. Classic. This is Deuteronomy 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power. That's speaking of the Israelites. Because the Israelites were the only ones that were called holy, and that was going to be severed from all other people on the earth, man. It said, the Lord thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth, man. So the Israelites are above all people that are upon the face of the earth. That's clear. Let's get another one more in depth. 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 50. I'm gonna start at 54. It said, and after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord over Salakia, who thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all. So we all come out of Adam, right? They would agree with that. It said, and the people also whom thou hast chosen, who's chosen, the Israelites were chosen, man. Right? It says, all this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake. So the world, the whole earth, and everything in it was made for the Israelites, man. Right? It says, as for the other peoples, meaning all the other people that came out of Adam, right? Thou hast said, Salakia, I'm going to start at 56 again. As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing. So the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, said he chose Israel and that everybody else is nothing. Everybody else don't matter, man. Right? That's a separatist right there. Right? Now, if you want to say the Most High is immoral for that, nigga, that's on you. It says, I'm gonna read it again. He said, as for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing but be like unto spittle. They like spit out of your mouth, man. You don't care about it. And has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. So the Lord said the other people are like as a drop that falleth from a vessel. So if you got a glass of water and one drop spill out, one tiny little drop, you ain't gonna mind that. You don't give a shit about that drop, man. Right? That's how the other people are in the sight of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. That's separatism, man. When you read let me see. Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 8, it says, when the Most High divided the nations, their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, right? So the same, these two dudes, they will also agree that, you know, everybody's created equal. You know, we all bleed red. They got that same spirit on them, man. And like this devil, he came in and said, we don't care if blacks segregate, which he does, because without so-called Negroes, you Edomites are done, man. This is why you won't let, well, it ain't the fact that you won't let, but anytime the so-called Negroes, you got it all through history. Anytime the so-called Negroes departed from your ass and did their own thing, you found a way to come over there and burn shit down, commit mass murder, right? You got all of that, man. You know, Black Wall Street, Rosewood, you got Tennessee, back in the, you know, Seneca Village, everything, man. You devils have a track record for bothering people, man, especially the so-called Negroes when they trying to depart from your ass, man. Right? So don't give me that, oh, we don't care if black people segregate and they don't want nothing to do with us. Yeah, you do, nigga. Because with us comes everything. Right? So this Deuteronomy 32 and 8 again. When the Most High divided the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel, man. Everything is revolved around the children of Israel. He said, for the Lord's portion is his people. Right? Who's the Lord? Right? And this, since this is the Savior, man, Yahushua. And Yahushua died for the sins of who? The Israelites. Right? Who was the Lord sent to? It tells you that in Matthew 15:24. Who was the Lord sent for? The house of Israel, man. The children of Israel. Right? When you read John, I believe it's John 10. That's going into, you know, Yahushua being the door and Yahweh being the house, and only the Israelites can go through that door, man. When you read John 17, it tells you that Yahushua prayed for his people and not the whole world. Right? So everything revolves around the Israelites, man. It said, for the Lord's portion is his people. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. Then this devil tried to go on and say, oh, the Spaniards and basically the European so-called white man raped every damn body on the planet, and now everybody has the blood of the so-called white man, which is a damn lie, man. Right? That's what he would think. That's what he would think to do, but it ain't gonna happen. Let's continue, man. So that shows you that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is a separatist and he's a racist, man. The hell out of here.
Conversation is about meta-ethics, morality. But guess what? Your meta-ethics is incompatible with your informative ethics. So this hierarchy that you supposedly that there is in heaven, that only Hebrew Israelites is going to be on top, is only based by race. This would deem that God is racist. And guess what?
And the scriptures say that, man. The scriptures tell you who's going to be in the kingdom of heaven as rulers. The Israelites. Tells you that all through the Bible, man. All nations ain't coming, into rulership positions in the kingdom of heaven, man. You out your mind, man.
Said that, well, only Hebrew Israelites can be prophets. Right. Andrew Wilson is asking a specific question to verify how you are a prophet. You haven't given us any answers. You're reading some scriptures. You're going off point. We need proof.
Now, Captain Cesariot brought out a point. I believe it was in was it Matthew 12? When the elders and when the people asked Yahushua to prove he was a prophet, and Yahushua wouldn't prove it. He came and preached repentance, right? For to tell that the kingdom of heaven was at hand. And this dude, Andrew, said that Yahushua, well, he said the J word, that he was the last prophet, which is a goddamn lie, as the devil always does. He's a liar. Because even after Yahushua passed and he died, right? He sent out before that, with Peter and John and all of them, they were prophets after the fact, man. And they had prophets all the way to now, man. So when they give that statement, oh, prove you're a prophet, what we do as Israelites is we go in the Bible, and the Bible is prophetic, right? The Bible gives prophecies that are going to happen, that's happening now, that foretold you things that happen, right? That is telling you things that are going to happen. And we read it. But how we are prophets, because no one else on the planet can break the Bible down the way the Israelites break it down, right? You've had Christians. You've had, Christian evangelists, whatever, man. They don't have the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. That's the only spirit you can come in and read the Bible and get understanding, man. And most of the time, the Most High has to ordain you to understand prophecies, man, for you to make it clear and plain upon tables, so that way people can understand it, man. How the hell are you gonna ask somebody to prove they're a prophet? That's like me saying, oh, next week, it's gonna rain all day and it's gonna be lightning and it's gonna be 3 feet of rain, on the ground. If I said that, how the hell would you know it's gonna come to pass until next week? Right? It's a stupid question you're asking, man. So he's saying, oh, prove something that you said was gonna happen in the past, and it happened. The scriptures told you things were gonna happen in the past, and we read it and we looked it up throughout history, and it happened. And the reason why we can say that we're prophets is the fact that we the only ones who are able to understand the mysteries of it, man. You know, not everybody can understand it. Not everybody can break it down. Damn devil. Let's continue.
Proof.
Okay, so I just want to give a brief recap because what you're saying is
You just lied
incorrect. I
on
don't
me
know.
again.
I don't
'cause
know
no,
if you wasn't
I never
listening.
said racism was
I don't-
immoral. I
wait.
never said that. That's a lie. Again, thank you.
Right, and I don't
You
know.
did say
I don't know
that.
if you
No, I
wasn't
didn't.
listening.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if you wasn't listening to the answer. But when he first, now, so you gave a good recap. I'm gonna get the correct recap. So when he came on here saying to prove that we're prophets, the first thing I did was read Christ's answer when he was asked to prove. And he immediately said, a perverse and adulterous generation seeketh for a sign, which is what he's looking for. So if Christ is our king and who we look after, just like he didn't feel the need to prove himself to those people,
Except
I
through a
don't feel the
resurrection.
need-
Except
I
through a
didn't interrupt
resurrection.
anybody when they spoke. I didn't interrupt anybody when they
And see, this devil, man, he keep jumping in, and man, y'all time is coming, devil.
So no proof except the whole resurrection.
I didn't interrupt anybody when they spoke.
Oh man.
When they asked him to prove himself, the same way he's asking to prove himself, he called them a perverse and adulterous generation that seeketh for a sign. I didn't call him that. I just said the same way my King Christ didn't feel the need to prove himself to them, I don't have to prove myself but by teaching. And then I read the verse. I said, Christ said he was proving by teaching them repentance. So when you say that we didn't answer the question, we absolutely answered the question. Then Gorilla asked him to prove the criteria that he has the right to ask us that question. He yielded and said, I don't know where that's at in the Bible. Now, once he says, I don't know where that's at in the Bible, we don't
He
have
didn't
to
say that.
answer
That's
that.
a lie.
Never happened.
What did he say?
He just said, what if I say it's not in the Bible? What
No,
you did not
he-
say?
No, I
he
was
just granted.
granting.
He
I'm
was just
granting
granting
it
the
for the sake of
argument.
argument.
Whether
He's
you wanna
granting
say
it so you
granted-
To
can
show where
prove
the
it.
logic
hold on.
goes.
Wait. Because I didn't interrupt nobody when they spoke. But if you want to use the word granting instead of yielding, he still did not show the biblical. We talk about the Bible. So whatever we talk about has to come from the Bible. So if it's somewhere in the Bible where someone can ask, hey, prove your prophet, then he would have a legit question. But if I read in the Bible when Christ was asked to prove he was a prophet and he answered them by calling him perverse and adulterous, you can't tell me that I have to prove to him. So now,
Okay, so I'll give you the proofs.
I just want to finish,
Okay.
and then you can give the
Yeah.
proofs.
All right. Cool. Land your plane,
And
man.
then he said, then he brought up the term ad hoc. Well, he brought up the wrong word, but I read both definitions for him. And he said, we can't take a verse from the past and use it as a prophecy for the future. That's what he said.
No.
And then I used Isaiah 7:14. Isaiah 7:14 said, behold, a virgin shall conceive.
And we can do that, man. If you have the understanding, this is how we understand what's gonna come in these last days, nigga. The Bible was written thousands of years ago. You would be an idiot not to listen to it, man, because everything that's happening on the earth today was written thousands of years ago, prophesying that it was going to happen in the end times, and we are in the end times, right? So how can't we use something that happened in the past? What did Yahweh Shem Yahushua say? He said, "There's nothing new under the sun, man, unless He makes it new." This is why it's going to be a new thing under the sun, which last that first death was by water. This second death is going to be by fire. You know? That's in the scriptures, man. But if you're on a worldly level, you're not going to understand that, man.
Christ was born, they used a verse from the past to reveal it as a prophecy of the future. And then I highlighted how Guerrilla Hebrew used Deuteronomy 28:68, a verse from the past, as a prophecy of the future. Unless you're going to tell me the prophets that use Deuteronomy 28 and 68 as a fulfill point, then we've actually answered your question, because that's been the answer. So you can't say that we didn't answer. You can disagree with the answer, but you can't say that we didn't answer the question.
Yeah, I can say he didn't answer to the question that was asked. He answered to the question that was not asked. So the thing is we're talking about verification. We're talking about Jesus Christ verifying that he was a prophet. He conducted miracles. He made the prediction of the resurrection. He literally demonstrated these miracles and the resurrection. To say that Jesus Christ gave no proofs of his divinity or prophecy is insane. He gave proof. Hang on, my turn, bro, my turn.
Let him land his plane, man.
Okay,
Cooley, I love how you
can't say anything. Got to just filibuster. You got to just filibuster.
The whole world is seeing it.
Yeah, good. I'm glad the whole world is seeing this.
Listen, bro, I literally have like 4 Hebrew Israelites to get against me. Andrew Wilson is on my side. I'm giving him a chance to speak. That's all I'm doing.
As I'm just saying to you, there's proof after proof after proof, verification after verification provided by Christ himself that he was a prophet in his own works over and over and over, including the resurrection itself, that shows and demonstrates that his prophetic ability. I don't even know how you can deny that. It's absurd. You point to a passage that you're misinterpreting the context of. That's one. And then two, when we dive into this, remember this gentleman below me said that he himself has done all of these things. He's done all of them. But the only proof that he can give to us is, well, some of my friends can verify and vouch for it. No one's going to accept that as proof.
This is why you don't talk to the devil, man, because the devil is very subtle and he's a fool, man. And this dude, Cooley, he's a fool for holding hands with this devil, man. Right? Because like I said, I don't want to play the whole thing because it's it's just a bunch of, like I said, I understand brothers go up there, it's gonna help this truth, brought out, but these two this Jake, this dude Cooley and this devil, you ain't gonna get through to them, man. Right? Let's get some, man. This is Titus chapter 3 and verse 9. It says, but avoid foolish questions and genealogies and contentions. Right? So that was a foolish question, man. Because even though it was a foolish question, these brothers, they did answer it. But what? This devil said you didn't answer it. So you could give him a whole hour speech and break it down to him in plain, terms, and he still would say you didn't answer the question, man. So just avoid that question, man. Just avoid it. Don't even answer it, man. Like after a while, they just start saying, I don't have to prove nothing. And these brothers, they ain't got to prove nothing to that devil, man. Right? It says, and contention, because that's all these two dudes was at the top. It was very contentious, man. Argumentative, right? They didn't have any points. They just was talking. Like I said, stick to your podcast with those young, retarded, Babylonian women, man. It says, and striving about the law, for they are unprofitable and vain, man. This is unprofitable and vain to brothers to get on these platforms and go back and forth with these worldly niggas, man. Right? Because they both fools, man. Let's get it. This is Proverbs. I got a couple of ones on, a couple of precepts on that. This is Proverbs chapter 12 and verse 23. It says, a prudent man concealeth knowledge, right? So somebody that has wisdom, sometimes it's best to conceal your knowledge, man. It says, but the heart of fools proclaimeth foolishness. And that's what these dudes at the top did. They proclaim foolishness. Now everybody's going to know that they're very foolish and ignorant, man. Right? Proverbs 15 and 2. It says, the tongue of the wise useth knowledge aright. And that's what these brothers were doing, man. Using knowledge aright. Right? The knowledge of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, the scriptures. right? It says, but the mouth of fools poureth out foolishness. And that's what these two dudes at the top was doing, man. This is the balance. You got brothers in the faith, and then you got dudes in the world. This dude, Cooley, he's a brother, but this devil, it's time is up for him, man. He's about to know that real soon. But these two brothers are in the faith, man. And for the most part, they held they for the whole time they held it down, man. Right? Let's get some more. This is Sirach, chapter 10. Sirach chapter 10, verse 12. And it reads, the beginning of Salakia. Ecclesiastes. I'm bugging. Salakia. Let's go to Ecclesiastes. I was in Ecclesiastes. Good. Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 12. The words of a wise man's mouth are gracious, but the lips of a fool will swallow up himself. Yeah, and these dudes, the more you let them talk, the more ignorant and unwise and uneducated and the lack of wisdom they have. They show that, man. It says the beginning of the words of his mouth is foolishness. So everything coming out these two dudes' mouths is foolishness, man. But check this out. And the end of his talk is mischievous madness, man. It's something you just like, man, what? What are you talking about, man? What are you saying? You sound bugged out right now. That's how both of them sounded, man. They sound bugged out. Cooley don't know the scriptures. This devil definitely don't know the scriptures, right? So it's no point, man. I got 3 more. We're going to shut it down. This is 1 Corinthians. All right, 1 Corinthians chapter 2. Let me see if this is what I want first. 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 14. It said, but the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of the Most High, right? Because he saw as damn sure a natural man, a brute beast, a worldly, cardinal demon, and Cooley is a worldly cardinal demon, man. Right? Because he's holding hand in hand, right, with this devil, thinking that he's making a point, which he's out of his mind, just like this devil, man. Right? It says, but the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of the Most High, because what? The whole time that these brothers was bringing out scriptures, they kept saying, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. How do you come to that? Oh, how do you come to that? It's because they can't understand. They can't understand the things of the Spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. It says, for they are foolish unto him. Yeah, because later on down, when Gorilla Hebrew, when Cooley asked Gorilla Hebrew, like, how do you know you're an Israelite? He said through biblical prophecy, he threw his hands up like, oh my God, what? He couldn't understand it, man. It's through the Spirit, man. It's through the Spirit, man. Right? It said, neither can he know them because they are spiritually discerned, man. And this devil is damn sure spiritually discerned. He dealing with the spiritual demon Satan. And Cooley is spiritually discerned because he's dealing with the spiritual demon Satan. I mean, the physical arm of Satan. Right next to him up top. Right? So Cooley better get away from him, man. This is 1 Corinthians 3:19. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. Yeah, they coming with the wisdom of this world. Oh, morality and, there's nothing moral about Babylon, man. Babylon the Great is immoral. Right? There's nothing good about America, man. people, no matter how much hell goes on in America, as long as people got money, they feel like they're doing okay, and they can you know, they can basically ride it out. But the Lord's gonna take that money soon, and that's right around the corner, man. Things about to take a drastic change, man. Right? And all of y'all niggas and demons that been scoffing about the Bible, you're gonna learn, man. You're gonna learn the hard way. This is 1 Corinthians 3:19 again. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High, for it is written, He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, man. Right? That's what the Lord is doing, man. He's breaking down the wise, the so-called wise people of this society, man, with the scriptures. Because what? It is foolishness to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. So we're going to get this last one and we're going to shut it down. This is Proverbs, back in Proverbs chapter 12. Proverbs chapter 12 and verse 15. And we're going to close out with this. This is Proverbs 12:15 again. It says, the way of a fool is right in his own eyes. Yeah. That's it, man. These two dudes at the top, they would say that they're right. And they're fools, man, because they're not speaking the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They're speaking the words that America, especially this devil, speaking the words, and Cooley speaking the words that America has put in his spirit, man. This dude has a Edomite wife. That's why he's hurt, man. He's hurt. Right? It says, verse 20, verse 15 again. It says, the way of a fool is right in his own eyes, but he that hearkeneth unto counsel is wise. So he would have been wise if he just said, and he said it, he said a couple of times, I'm not a biblical scholar, you know, this and that, I know a little bit. He should have just yielded at that and said, listen, I don't know, you know, I mean, just give me some stuff that I can listen to. You know, and you know, if I got any questions, I'll ask. He would have been wise if he said that, but no. If you telling brothers that know the scriptures, right, what they're saying is wrong, then you're a fool, man. You're a fool. So yeah, I just wanted to touch on this. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, willing the elect was edified. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakadash, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. And it's going to be a lot more of this, man. A lot more people scoffing. A lot more people putting videos up, debunking and destroying and exposing the Hebrew Israelites. And it's going to be a lot more of that until the Lord, you know, brings wrath on. Matter of fact, I got one more, Salakia. And I'm going to close out with this. This is let's get it. 2 Chronicles, all right? This is 2 Chronicles chapter 36, verse. I'm gonna start at 15. It says, and the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua power of their fathers sent to them by his messengers. Who's the messengers? The prophets, this day and age, right? 2025. It said, rising up bedtimes and sending, because he had compassion on his people and on his dwelling place, man. What's the Lord's dwelling place? Israel, man. The Israelites. And the prophets were sent out into the world because he had compassion on his people, man. The Lord he wants to have mercy on his people. But his people is rebellious, man. And this is what his people did. Verse 16. It says, but they mocked the messengers of the Most High and despised his words and misused his prophets until the wrath of the Lord arose against his people till there was no remedy. And that's what our people are going to get, man. They're going to get the wrath of the Lord with no remedy. It's not going to be no getting out of it soon, man. Right? So the Lord got a beautiful way of mocking you for mocking him. So Cooley, you're gonna remember this conversation you had, man. This devil, you threw. Andrew, you threw, man. right? You through and you're going to be destroyed, man. You and your people, y'all going to be destroyed, man. Right? So, I just wanted to touch on that. Once again, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, willing to elect with other Father. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakal Kadash, for blessing me with the Spirit to do this lesson. Hey, until the next lesson, Shalom.